So you guys came on a journey with me where I was looking for my £80,000 smoker. I test drove loads of different cars and I settled on this GT Silver Porsche Carrera 4 GTS. But guys, you know what? It's gotta go. I actually forgot what it was like to have a Porsche. Wish it had a bigger screen. Annoys me that you can't put the roof up. Why have you got to bring a newer shape to upset me? Woo! There it is, boys. We've chose the colour.
Oh my God, that is so good.
It just doesn't, for me, have the wow factor. I got you on camera doing that, Nico. I've bought another car. Just want something different, but there'll be more on that soon. So guys, I'm not getting rid of the car. I actually love this car and I'm really enjoying it. Let me give you a quick journey of what I've done so far. So we repaired the front bumper where it had the damage. I've wrapped the center strip here, which was silver, that is now satin black. And I've also added a reverse camera because the car didn't have a reverse camera. And I saw something online that I really like to do with this rear spoiler, and they're coming here now. But first, I'm gonna go for a drive and give you my real thoughts on the car. Roof down, sick of it. We're in October, and we still managed to put the roof down, which is quite cool. Got to put the heated seat on, heated steering wheel on. I actually really enjoy this car, it's great. So comfortable. And it's Porsche, and it's true, it's just a car that you can just jump into whenever you want. It just always works, it always does well. It's nice. So glad I bought this car, really, really pleased with it. I haven't been living with it every day, so I've been jumping in and out of this, the Range Rover, the Urus, and the Revuelto, but when the weather's quite nice, it was a bit cloudy today, but yesterday it was really, really hot and the weather was nice. It's just a great car. Really, really like it, and I think once it's wrapped, I'm gonna like it even more. The GT Silver, I know, is that classic Porsche color that everyone loves, but I'm just not blown away by the car. I think it's a great resale car. Look, there's another Targa. Oh, there's another Targa. Did you see that? In the same color. I don't know if that came, I don't know if you could see that in the backdrop, but anyway, got excited. Porsche friends, ooh, Porsche friends. I'm gonna go pick up Pantelli now because we've got to go pick up a car that I've bought. I've bought another car, but there'll be more on that soon. But anyway, so back to this car. It's great. It just does everything. It just ticks all the boxes. It sounds great, listen. Woo! You can enjoy it with the roof down, you can enjoy it with the roof up. It's powerful. It handles really well. It's got the four-wheel steering, or it's got the rear steering, whatever you want to call it. I just love it. I just need a colour. I just think it just needs a colour now. It's quite strange going from this to the Range Rover because the Range Rover is sitting a lot higher and the seats are very different. The seats in the Range are very sofa-y, very big and bulky. Whereas this, you're sitting low, the seats are really, really comfortable. You've got all the seat settings as well because he spec'd it with so many different settings on this car, like 14-way seats with the lumbar support, the bolster, the heated seats. Smiles for miles in this. So the guys from Dissident arrived in a crayon Porsche, and it got me thinking about what colour I should wrap my car. See, look, when I see that colour now, I'm thinking if I do my car in crayon. Oh, look, it's got a kit on it as well. Look, it's got the front, the side. Why have you got to do that to me? Why have you got to bring a newer shape to upset me? Like, why? Why have you got to do that to me? It's not fair, is it?
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Yanni.
Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you. Gavin.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. You okay?
Yeah, good.
Well, what colour is this?
Crayon.
So it is crayon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had the Carrera 4 convertible, didn't I, in crayon with the red roof, which I loved. I love crayon. I just don't know if, it works so well with red as well.
So this is Carrera 2 GTS 992. So you get your centre locks, you get your turbo wheels. It's got our seals on it, our visual carbon seals. We put a visual carbon duck on it and a visual carbon splitter on it. That's what we got on this kit.
Does look really good. You don't do a kit for this car, do you, this kit?
We don't do that for this yet.
Oh my God, the colour looks so good. And the thing is, people love a GT Silver. I'm not a fan of it. I've never been a silver fan at all.
It's a traditional Porsche colour.
Yeah, and I'm not your traditional Porsche guy. Listen, I had a Turbo S cab, 996, and mine was Polar Silver.
So you're a Porsche guy deep down?
Back in the day, and I had a Polar Silver, and I'd done my Polar Silver interior, and I'd done my dashboard, which was the biggest mistake ever, because what it does, it leaves a shadow on the windscreen, and used to give me a headache when I was driving. It looked cool, but then when I was driving, it gives me such a headache. But I love that kind. I put the tech up front bumper on it to the GT2 with the big, the big vent on the front.
Yeah.
So I do love my Porsches. And then when this came available, and obviously he was a customer of mine, I wrapped his car, and he's had it from new, and he's done a great spec on it. And it's got the full steering. It's got massive spec, and I was like, I'm buying the car. And the only deal he wanted was that he got first refusal on buying the car back. But I know if I put a kit on it,
he's going to be more reluctant.
Yeah,
he's a more traditional sort of guy.
He's very traditional, and he's very meticulous.
So that's what we've always come up against when we do all the designs. We have to just stay in our box with it and just keep it, genuinely OEM plus. So everything is meant to be an addition, look like something that maybe Porsche should have done. So the bits we brought for you today, you can have a look at and see if you like them.
It looks really classy, and it doesn't look overdone. It just looks nice.
Everything with our stuff fits like an OEM part. So it's not stuck on. It's removed the old trim. R1 goes on in the same way, the same time,
So you can reverse back to it quick.
Well, that's the advantage. So Kevin, if you're watching, don't worry, I can reverse the spoiler back. Okay, so don't worry, or the rear diffuser, so don't worry about that. Kevin will probably want it anyway. Right, let's have a look at what you've brought me. And this is really, really quick to fit, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is going to change the back of the car as well. Is it the same as your one?
It's in the same concept, but fitment is the same. Fitment's 15 minutes. It might take me a bit longer.
On and off, yeah. So
on and off. Someone like Gavin who's good with this sort of stuff would have it on there in 5 minutes probably. I might fight.
No pressure.
No
pressure with the camera on, yeah.
And in no time at all, he had the top spoiler off.
Just that easy. Let me see this. Weighs nothing. And literally, let's have a look. So all the clips and everything the same. Oh yeah, look.
So we're going to reuse.
So everything is OEM. Look,
we're going to reuse just so, and that's where the time and the investment and the money goes in the design of these. That it's not just stuck on. There's so much stuck on stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
That is not what this brand's about.
And it's real carbon.
It's real carbon.
Wow, like the actual weight difference.
So I'm holding both the spoilers, and the carbon one is definitely lighter versus the original.
I need some of this stuff on my Revuelto, try and beat the SF90.
And in literally less than 10 minutes, the new spoiler was on my car.
Your background, because people will be like, oh, you guys are just trying to get kits and just put them on.
So my background is I'm a retired racing driver.
Right.
So Gavin's background is he's a retired tech who's taken cars all the way through to Le Mans. So we've got motorsport in our blood. After that, I got too old and slow for racing. So I still wanted to be involved with cars. So we started a composites business 8 years ago. And now we're fortunate enough to manufacture for most of the F1 teams. We manufacture for a number of the OEMs motorsport arms. We do a lot of work. That's separate to Dissident, but we've taken everything that we've learnt doing that, making those quality parts, and brought that through to making OEM grade
so I think
visual parts.
That says it all, guys. Oh my God, it changed it. Just that little duck fin, it just changes it. Oh, it looks nice.
It's subtle, right? That's the whole point of it. We still get Porsche aficionados saying to us, "Oh, how could you? Porsche designed this for how many years, and you've done it."
Yeah, they hate. Listen, everyone hates me. Everyone hates. Even listen, Jeremy Clarkson done an article in his paper saying, "Oh, Yiannimize changes all the cut this that." Mate, the way they put it to me is there's like Porsche and Lamborghini Ferrari spend hundreds of millions of pounds developing. And then we come along, we just stick a spoiler on as an example. And it's not like that. And people don't like what everyone else has got.
There's changes, but if you put nicely engineered quality changes on, it's just, I never understand, like if you bought a house, you'd never live in that house and never change a thing. And when you go and spec one of these cars, one of the most amazing things is how you can make it individual to you.
Yeah.
But it's such an English cultural thing that once you own it, you've made it individual, you should never change it again.
Yeah.
And I can't get that. You wouldn't live like that in your house. Like, why would you do that?
I don't keep anything standard. Listen, no matter what I buy, instantly, tints are done, wheels are changed, wraps on. I've got to do things straight away, always. I never leave anything. I've got to make it my own.
They also brought me a carbon rear diffuser, which I really liked, so I'm going to definitely put that on the car when the car is wrapped.
Yeah, it's needed, isn't it?
It's just slightly more proud, slightly more aggressive. We went for, and obviously carbon. It's a nice look.
Yeah, it's good. No, brilliant.
Looking at the spoiler, you'll see that it's not actually prepped. And what we mean by that, it still needs to have lacquer over the top to give it the shine that you see on carbon. Right now, it's prepped, ready for paint or lacquer. You can buy this spoiler fully prepped, so it's fully lacquered in carbon, or you can actually have it in body colour. I'm still not quite sure which way I'm going to go, but probably body colour with a bit of carbon exposed.
Here's one I made earlier. This is obviously the 992.1, so it's obviously the newest shape, and that is how it can look with it being colour coded and the carbon on top. And this one has their kit on it as well, which is really, really cool. If you look at the side skirts and the front splitter, I don't know what I'm going to do or what more I'm going to do to this one, but crayon looks so good, and with the kit and with that ducktail spoiler, it looks great. So yeah, I'm excited to do this, but yeah, the Dissident guys were really, really cool. You need to check their stuff out. They're not just a company that buys their stuff from China. You guys live it, you breathe it.
Yeah, it's in the blood. It's in the blood, and we've got a lot more coming up. So yeah, excited to show you in the future.
So when it comes to Porsche, check these guys out. But for now, I'm heading off, and I think I've chose my colour. I was going to put sports exhaust though, so it's. I think I might just put a back box on it, but obviously I want it on valves because it's not. I want it to be able to turn it on and off. That's what I want to do for sure. Right, guys, drive safely. Thank you. It's a little bit chilly, can't lie. Heated steering wheel's on and the heated seats on. Could put my hood on. I think I'll put the roof up. Oh, is it raining? A few little drips. This is one thing that annoys me, that you can't put the roof up. On all other Porsches, 30 miles an hour you can do it, but because the whole rear of the car comes off, it doesn't allow you to do it. And that was something that I really loved about Porsche. But anyway, I'll come to a stop now. Let's see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds. 18 seconds and the roof's up. Woohoo! And it's like a different car now. That's the joys of when you got a convertible or a Targa. That roof down, it's one car. Roof up, it's another car. There you go, much better. You lot may ask, who's wrapping my car? So I have Nico Mark, Tev. We have Rio and Dion. So Rio and Dion are wrapping the Range Rover that I got from my cousin Stephanie, and that's been done in purple and that's been done in Enfield. Tev done my Revuelto, and we've got a load of cars up there. And Nico Mark, I've got a load of cars as well. So literally I just try and spread my cars around, whoever I can get to wrap them. So this time Nico Mark are going to wrap this.
So you may remember the video where I helped my cousin Steph buy a Range Rover Sport from Grange. We've now wrapped the car, and this is the quick reveal of her collecting her car.
So excited, I can't wait.
Did you see it in the camera or no?
No, I wasn't looking. I had my phone, I had my hand like this going, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is wicked. That is so good. That is so good. Don't that look so good? I made a perfect choice.
And there she is, Barney the dinosaur.
Doesn't that look so good?
How good does that look?
So good. So good.
And obviously there's no sun on it. If there was sun on it, obviously you'd see the sparkles and stuff, but you can still see them with certain lights. Look.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can still see it there when the light hits it. Yeah, and obviously all inside the doors as well, because it was red, remember?
Well, you won't see one of those anywhere else.
Do you think Jim will like it?
He's going to love it.
He's going to hate it. Obviously got your plate on as well. Shout out Bespoke.
Well, I just wanted sparkly. I didn't know which one to go for, whether it was going to be this or whether it's going to be blue. But yeah, it just stuck out. It just stuck out, and I was like, yeah, that is it. When I saw it, I thought, that is it. I'm going to keep it. Love it. Absolutely love it. So good. It is so good.
Yeah, you like it? It's good, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's good, isn't it? Good, another happy customer. Off she goes. She don't change her wrap, so this will be on there for like 5 years until she rings me and says she wants to buy another new car. So it's all good.
So right now, I'm going to head to Yiannimize and get the car wrapped.
Just think, for an everyday car, just ticks so many boxes. I actually forgot what it was like to have a Porsche. And the minute you get in it and you drive it, you remember very, very quickly why they're such a good car and such a good brand. Hello, John.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm good.
Have you got some details for me to for this tracker that I need to commission this tracker in the car, don't I?
Yeah, so just do it under mine. So my name.
Yeah.
And
you just text me the details.
I'm driving, bro. Literally, it's just my name with the Yiannimize address. Perfect, brilliant.
So,
thanks, John. Cheers, mate. Bye bye.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Working on lots of cars going through trackers. Shout out Smart Track. Smart Track are the guys that we use for all our trackers. Use them for years. They're really, really good. Really, really good. Highly recommend. So, just arrived. I got you on camera doing that, Nico. I got you on camera. They're going to get a haircut now, yeah? So I come to Philly, see my boys. Look at that car. Look at this. That was one that done the tour, the Yiannimize Grand Tour. Anyway, right, so there it is, boys. We've chose the colour. Easy? Light work?
Under pressure.
Why are you under pressure? So what? You've wrapped my car 100 times now. It's going on like it's the first time. So we're going to do that. We need to get this lacquered now. So that's going to get lacquered. The rear diffuser is going to get lacquered. And then it's going to be wrapped. So the boys are going to try and film some content for me. You're going to try and film some content for me? Yep. You're going to make it happen. I don't know what's this doing. Give them... Huh? You're going to time lapse it? You're going to time lapse it? Okay, cool. We've decided the colour. We're going to do shuts and returns, didn't we? We've got to do shuts and returns, didn't we? We can't do it outside only. It would look shocking. And what are we doing down the side? Are we adding, because obviously it's got the black GTS there. Are we adding anything in silver? Or no, does it work? Silver doesn't work, does it now? So we'll have to work it out. The wheels are going to go silver, right? Wheels are going silver. Yeah. Silver wheel. Right, we'll work it out. Anyway, the boys are going to crack on. I've got to go and pick up another car, and we'll be back.